Take 3. Welcome back to some more FTL Multiverse Mod with me, Daniel from Dan Has Fun. Last episode we set off using the mine launcher ship, or the Fed Cruiser B, I guess this version is called. And we've pretty much, well, we've taken some mine away, we've added more mine artillery. Really, we're just going with the slow blow 'em up strats. We're going to go to Union Turf. Do we have a breach? I'm hearing breach noises. That'd be good off the get-go. Let's contact the guard. We're not going to threaten the guard. We're just going to request supplies. And they gave us some. Yeah, we don't have a breach. We just have a lot of gas middle. Yeah, we go. Just some gas missing in the middle of our ship. If you have liked these videos, by the way, please do let me know. And again, if you still want to be crew members, let me know as well, because we end up with plenty all the time, as you can see. Some names fit, some don't. Don't know if it's pure coincidence or not, Mr. Battle Bear, but your name fits to a T, as does Hearthwinds. We tried. So we can jump straight to a Zoltan store if we want to, and I don't see any reason why we wouldn't. Let's go take a look, see what they have. I'm reasonably happy with our weapon setup. It's not the best, but it's not terrible. We'll go to the Zoltan armories, why not? We have military crew, so we can just get some free stuff. Thank you very much. We are going to... We're just going to do a salvage mission for now. Oh, that went well. 5 hull damage. We tried. Doesn't always go well, but it's fine. At least we're in a place where we can heal up, so not that dangerous. XFS are not terrible. It gives your crew more health and they heal quicker and they move a bit quicker. It's not my favourite thing, but it's not bad. Honestly, I find that I end up almost never having any augmentations. Let's buy XFS, just be a bit different. We could get mind control as well, but remember, this ship can't have the triad of great systems. It cannot have cloaking, hacking, mind control. It can have 2 out of 3. And I don't know. I assume that if we get the ship ability to have enemy defensive drones not target projectiles, I assume that includes mine launchers? So maybe we won't need hacking, is what I'm saying. Maybe. I think that's what I'm saying. Let's get mind control. We'll probably try and get cloaking later. We'll see. Gives us some options. And we're just going to fix that to 25. Usually I leave it at 20, but I like a multiple of 5. We don't need anything else. That is A-okay. We don't have anything to sell. No, we're good. We do need to fix this, though. And because it hit us in our sensors, we can't actually see where it's at. But we have a ghosty, so just go repair that for me, please. That would be mucho excelente. We're going to have to get more reactor power, that's pretty apparent. But, again, one step at a time, right? It's always nice having a ghost to repair. Something that doesn't need oxygen. Very helpful on every ship. Must confess, I would rather have a Phantom, a Lanius, even that weird slime morph guy would be better than having a ghoul, but could be worse. What a weird-shaped pirate vessel you are, Mr. Rigger. Double drone and hacking. What are we hacking? Ooh, that's not good news. We do not like to see that. What are we going to do here? So, priority-wise, we need to really aim for multiple things. But yeah, this is going to be really bad. Luckily, this is only going to cause fires, which is a weird sentence I didn't think I would say in this run, but that's okay. Yeah, they're going to fire missiles at us as well. We don't have a huge amount of dodge unless we do that, and we're still probably going to get hit. Yeah, right in our engines, which is not fantastic. And we didn't time that very well either. That was just not playing very well. So, what do we want to do here? Close up the ship, because we don't need to leak oxygen unnecessarily. You might as well power up the artillery a bit more, because we can't use level 3. That's mildly annoying as a location, but do that for now, just in case it spreads. What else can we do? We don't want to auto-fire that. We want to make sure we don't make the same mistake twice. There we go. Okay, so the weapons are offline. Now it's just the drone system we have to contend with. Because if the drones go down, it doesn't matter that the hacking's not, you know, whether it's on or off. Doesn't matter. I'm going to say no. You've ruined enough of my stuff that I am not okay with that. That is not a good enough deal. Well, I'm glad we repaired a bit of the store more than I normally do, and we can't even close our doors right now, because we have a mantis doing his very best. He's trying hard. I guess we should heal you guys. What is it? Mol is you, right? Yeah. You go in there. You go in there. I know there's not enough power, it's fine. We have a Zoltan, it's all good. The exovests are cool. You can see they just move a little bit quicker. And it does stack with the mantis pheromones too, which is very cool. But that was a pretty dangerous ship. That did some things that we don't like. Speaking of things we don't like, more drones. Luckily it's a defensive drone on this occasion. We okay with this balance? I don't think we need to massively dodge yet, so we might as well get as much power into the artillery as possible. Dodged none of them. Absolutely none of them. Anyway, now everything's fine, but yes, that was pretty rude. Would have been nice just to dodge a solitary one, but no. Not happening. So heal up, I know we don't have any engine power right now, it's fine. They can't do anything to us. Good job we got this mind control. It's been really helpful thus far. We can't see anything. We'll have to improve the sensors to put a person in there. Cross laser mark 1. Do that now. Get level 2 sensors. Do that. And now we can power up all this stuff. Apart from mind control, which will just bounce with the level of artillery. That's fine. Yeah, I'm glad we overhealed slightly, because we took a little bit of a shellacking between those two fights. Not devastatingly so, but more than like... That planet behind us is almost exactly the same looking as ours. Yeah, we'll talk to you. What do you want? You explain the free mantis ship they're hunting is only trying to pass through the sector peacefully. They joke. You have to be. You have to be joking. If there was anything the Rebellion got right, it's that aliens are dangerous. They're filthy mantis. You can't trust a word they say. If I have the mantis talk to them, do you think bad things are going to happen? Probably. Let's try. Your free mantis walks into the camera, waving with a big goofy grin. Hi, guys. The militiamen, however, are not quite so pleased. Well, they're not happy about it. We kind of figured that would be what would happen, but it was still funny, and that is fine with me. You can't board us. You have a Zoltan, and then just 3 regular humans? No, 2 regular humans. Okay, that's okay. If I mind control that Zoltan, will he stop giving power to that room? I don't know the answer to that question, so let's find out. Well, they didn't change their weapon setup, and nobody's going to stop him, so I mean, I guess that's the answer to that question. This is a weird ship layout. Too. Rude. Yeah, we're taking a lot of supplemental damage here. We have... Our dodge is not horrendous, but it's clearly not good enough. Like, we need to improve it some. Let the free mantis go and we'll spare you. Many thanks. You have done us a great favour. How can we repay you? They gave us 10 repaired hull points. I mean, that's fine. Not a super exciting outcome, but... I mean, it fixed the thing we were having problems with, right? So, can't complain too much. If we attack this, we're probably going to end up being perceived as the bad guys. So I'm going to say no. And instead, we are going to lay a trap. That was our second. And it means after the third. So we should be able to do a third one for free. So I'm thinking we go to this distress and then we just do a massive loop around. Because we'll have plenty of time. This sector's been pretty dangerous thus far, but maybe some good scrap opportunities. You find a number of ships fleeing from a small space station. A squadron of militia vessels has been deployed around the area. Civilian, this system's restricted. We're not civilians. Oh no, it's this one. I don't know if we can do this or not. The only thing I can possibly think of is they're going to be so bad at repairing things. a missile weapon too. Yeah, they're going to board us, which is fine, for the record. But they should be so bad at repair that if we get, like, a breach in a room, they might not be able to do anything about it. Or fire, that would be preferable. What else do you have going on? You're going to hack us. You're going to board us, which is fine. We can mind control them, but we only have level 1 mind control. So I guess this is one way of doing it. Ah, you're uncontrollable, aren't you? And you mind controlled us as well. How? How did that happen? Did I mind control my own? Oh, they hacked it. Okay, sorry, I was like, what is going on? That's going to make this much more annoying, honestly. Okay, so we want to take you in there. You, we're just going to gas out. Maybe not. Oh, you're both going to go in there. Okay, well, that's fine. We'll do it this way, then. How are we going to do this? Because the problem is that we would mind control them. And then that way, they wouldn't be able to do anything else. Unless they just... Maybe they'll infinitely board us. This is not going to be great fun either way. We'll give it the old college try. And we want to do pheromones on you before you get converted by mind control. You're going to go just out of the way, I guess. Go into sensors, why not? And then you want to start trying to ion their hacking weirdly in this situation. They do okay, they have fire and breaches, so you don't have to auto-fire anymore. We're going to turn you off so that you don't blow their ship up. You can go heal. You can go heal. You come back. Close all the doors. That's really annoying. Okay. Could you not blow our stuff up there? Okay, just stall them for a bit then. Yeah, we can't leave the Rockman away from here because we need the dodge. Wow, this is pretty spicy, isn't it? Oh, good job that accuracy seems to be straight up rubbish. If that fire could spread, guys, that would be greatly appreciated. Mind control. You. And you're going to go in there and be... Can I get you to move? Oh, I have to do the control option, yeah. Yeah. Go in there and attack each other. Or not, so I'm just going to run you into the room with no oxygen then. That's fine. And then we're going to run you out of oxygen, because you just don't seem to be very willing to leave. I thought you might have left by now, but I guess not. Now we have no dodge. You're just going to come in here and kind of blockade for a bit. There, so you caused a breach in that room, which in this case is genuinely what I do want. That was pretty rude, though, blowing up our engines. I don't love that so much. This is a pretty spicy fight. And it's because I can't really hit their weapons too much, or I'll cause problem. I mean, turn this off. Don't auto-fire it. We want to do that one time. You should be getting gassed out. Why are you still here? And then the Rockman can go heal. This is going to be bad news. We don't have any shields. Okay, the Mare. Where are you? Get in here. Repair it immediately. We've got no doors, which isn't great. Mantis, go in there, please. close all... Well, I was going to say close all the doors, but we can't. Rockman's going to go repair the oxygen when we can. Be like, no, we can do this. That will keep them from being unable to fire everything at us for a long time. That guy is toast. Mind control you, which then means we have to do the control option. And then you're going to come in here, take this guy out, and then you're going to suffocate to death. There. Oh. Tricky. Do I really want... I'm not going to ask about them this time, am I? Do we really want to do that mission again? We do have... I lost a crew member too, didn't I? Yeah. Mole bit the dust. Well, at least they weren't named, so... But, yeah, that was a bit of a Pyrrhic victory, I think, but we did do it. We did it with a weapon set we really shouldn't have been able to do it for. I guess we'll ask about it just because it gives us another quest option, but yeah, not ideal. Okay, so we did lose a crew member. It's fine. Everybody go repair things. Then we'll go heal them. Yeah, we did a reasonable job taking that station out and not taking astronomical amounts of damage. It still wasn't great, but could have been a lot worse. You should go heal, in fact. You go heal. You slowly move over to heal, because you're going to take forever. You get out. You get in. Everybody's healed apart from that one guy that rests in Spaghetti's mole. We'll forever remember your name, whoever you were. We still okay with this for the time being? We'll definitely have to upgrade doors a lot by the time we potentially go to that Duda location. We'll have to see how we feel. Do we need to go to a store destroy? Probably not. Be back to that, I guess, and then do the Nephesis. Perfect. Okay, let's keep it on. That was spicy. Spicy Dudas. Can upgrade certain weapons to be more power efficient. It will likely be expensive. How expensive? You have no compatible weapons. Cool. And we already did our salvage mission, right? Yeah, we sure did. And we don't have an NG, so we can't do the drone parts. Makes a nice repair at the cheap option, so that's all. They took down our engines. That's rude. And they have boarding, and they have a missile. Cool. This has been this sector's been spicy. Not a huge fan. If you're going to board us with an NG, though, that'll be very funny. And they are. Are you going to go after oxygen? Well, I guess we have one Mantis left. And he's not the one that has the pheromones, but what are you going to do? Get in there, keep him busy. We could mind control him, but what's the point? Honestly, we're better off mind controlling... Well, I guess the pilot once we can. Maybe we can mind control him for now. Go sit in there and explode. You go repair the sensors for all it's worth. They have a pretty terrifying burst laser. That's going to be bad news. This is going to be real bad news. Because our dodge is a whopping 10% right now. Yeah, that was pretty gross. I mean, it could have been a lot worse, but that was pretty bad. That was also pretty bad. And you took damage, which means you're going to probably start causing breaches. But it'll only be you that gets affected by that, so that's not too bad. Okay. Well, that could have been a lot worse, but we're taking a lot of chip damage we shouldn't need to take. Go repair that, and then go and get healed up. You took damage. You took damage. You were super quick to heal. The XFS helped with that too. That's another reason why I got it, because it's just stream and YouTube friendly. Let's go to the NG store first. And then we can make a decision on what we want to do with our ship. No, we'll check what's for sale. We're not going to attack them. We don't need to do a task. Yet another store. Oh, hey, at least this store has drone control with its drones, but that's not what we're looking for. 2 on a second try, Ion. Honestly, that might be a way to go. I don't think the Frostmark 1 is going to be the way that we need to go, so let's sell that for scrap. Decent amount. Heal up to 20. I don't think that we get a second try on. If anything, we get another power and weapons so we can use all of our weapons, but it's 85. So right now, probably not happening. I think we need to do just basic infrastructure. So we'll do 1 level of mind control, 1 level of doors, and then when we can, afford it, we'll get 1 level of reactor as well. Try to not get hiccups on the YouTube video. That would probably be a good idea. So we have, what, 3 jumps to do? So we can do... We can either do 1, 2, 3, or we can do 1, 2... I guess we'll go to the distress anyway. No harm in going to it unless we explode and die, but you know. We're not going to be able to communicate with them, there's no way, but we'll give it a go. I would love a Lanius crew member. That would be absolutely top of the list of things I'm looking for. They are also a prime mind control candidate. What do they have for weapons? They do have a missile, so we're going to do this, this. Do we want to mind control them straight away? No, I'm going to say we wait until we got a weapon ready to fire. Do it like now. Like that. We're going to probably get hit by whatever missile they have, but we can hope not. Then the burst can go for weapons. Like that, and then burst can switch to Clone Bay. They have a fire, but who cares? That's not going to be a deal for them. It's going to be no big deal. They've got no oxygen. What's the fire going to do? It's like nothing. And now that their Clone Bay is down, we're much safer. They have a breach to repair first. Again, they'll be fine repairing it, but it will delay them repairing their weapons, which is what we care about. Yeah, that went a lot better. That's what we prefer. Can't attack the station. We don't have anything. Cool. Well, that was great. Thanks, guys. We're going to have to dive at least once here, so we can do 1, 2, and then the exit. Yeah, that's fine. We're not exactly prime diving material, but it's okay. Yeah, we'll scan the ID. We can't afford the halberd beam anyway. I mean, we could lay a trap. Do we want to avoid diving? Sure. This is your third one. The next time you lay a trap, your notoriety will start to increase. So we're probably not going to do that. That stops us from diving, though, so I'll take it. We have XFS already. Decoy boys. It's fine, but not super exciting. I'm just going to grab some fuel. That should be fine. Okay, and get 1 more reactor power. I nearly forgot to do it, but that should make life a lot better for us. Yeah, now we go to the exit without having to dive. Sweet! No live signals. No, we're just going to pull the scrap. We are not going to take the ghost's advice. Wow, this ship is... wow. This looks like something from Robot Wars that would only be able to turn left. Anti-clockwise, doesn't it? Where are you planning to go? I don't want you to board us, so I'm okay with just turning you into somebody to annoy us with. There you go. Go sit and annoy that guy. In fact, go into piloting, because if this guy takes damage, he'll cause breaches. If they cause fires, who cares? They have no oxygen, right? They don't have the scariest weapon setup, but I still don't want to get hit by it. He says he takes 2 damage immediately. Again, thank goodness we have a ghost, though, of some kind. Fixed it. Oh, now he's come to say hello. And he's the one that's already damaged, so he's going to phase through that door and cause problems. But at least if they're going to cause breaches to each other, it's fine. Yeah, if you both want to cause some breaches, you go for it. We're going to win this fight. It's just going to be very annoying. In fact, go heal up first. Then go repair the breach. Or you're just going to keep breaching forever. We're going to have breaches for days. And I don't want breaches for days, preferably. There you go. Go repair that up. Okay. What are our next priorities? Get a bit more dodge, for sure. Then it'll be 3rd level of shields. And I would quite like, I think, if we get another crew member. I know we had one and we ripped and spaghettied him, but it was a mantis, and we already had one, so I'm not that upset. Emancipated Sanctuary or Republican Realm. So that will be what? Like, I was going to say lizards, but that's not correct. It would be leeches. Something beginning with L. That's close. Emancipated Sanctuary. I'm not sure if I've ever been in one of those. Maybe we have, but let's go check it out. I don't remember. There's so many different types of sector. It's awesome. Yeah, we must have been. Oh, it's the NG Separatists. That's what it is. So we could reroute to deal with the Dudas, but we are horribly unprepared for that right now, so we are not going to do that. We are going to salvage, and yeah, we might as well visit the colony. Really? We went 2 for 2 on visiting a colony and getting wrecked. How's your luck? That's the break sometimes, but it does suck when it happens. But again, thank goodness we have somebody that can repair without oxygen. We might as well go in there and help. This is going to take a long time to repair. Yeah, I'd love to get an NG Separatist. Would be fantastic. They don't repair quite as quickly as the regular NG do, but they're still a heck of a lot better than anything we have right now. Okay, everybody go back to your places of location. Thank goodness the Exovest speeds up this rock man who is walking at a reasonable but not amazing clip. I'd also love to get an NG so I can repair my ship with drone parts. I know I mentioned it before, but it's just a free resource for us right now. Sure. Your body is ugly, I know, but you weren't meant to say it out loud. That was rude. Get out of here. We'll contact them, because contacting colonies has gone so well right now. We have recently been infected by a deadly virus. Can you assist? Go on, then. And they repaired our hull. Okay, well, that was probably worth it. 4 drone parts and 20 scrap. It's not amazing, but it's not dreadful. To the link! Orbiting around the link is a wreckage of several massive structures. That's a cool-looking ship, if ever we've seen it. Or, well, I guess it's a station, really, but I digress. They've been completely decimated. A strangely designed but non-cubical automation rests silently by the wreckage. You aren't sure if it's moving or not. We'll try and salvage it. Well, we took 3 damage. We did get a lot of stuff, though, so that was definitely worth it. What a strange shape this is. Oh, boy. Double Harbinger weapons. We don't like those. And we have nothing to mind control either. So I guess we're just going to do that and that for now. 3 layers of shields and a super shield. Gross. This is a dangerous ship. I mean, it comes with the territory, but still, this is pretty nasty. And we are not super well prepared for it. Like, our ship's okay, but it's not setting the world on fire. Ah, they only have a super shield around the outside. Like, so these core systems. Okay, that's not as bad then. We should be okay at this point. This looks scarier than it was, but it's still, I mean, to be fair, look, it looks freaking awesome, but still not as dangerous as we thought. Suddenly, the ship sends a transmission whose language is indiscernible. Your translator struggles, turning out nonsense like Turkey Alpha on the Blue yesterday. Okay. Now all the systems are online. Which includes this terrifying drone. Couldn't even get the words through before bad things were about to happen. And he's damaged, so he's going to cause breaches. And we have no shields right now. So this is pretty bad. By pretty bad, I mean horrendous. So, this is about as bad as it could be. You have to go heal, because otherwise you're going to cause more breaches. As we've seen. Now you have to get in there and repair things. Wow, that did a lot of damage. But they're dead too. That's a lot of scrap. We got a quest marker. We are in some horrible nick. Like, absolutely terrible. Please go repair all of these things. So we're going to have one guy deal with all the breaches, and then we're going to have one guy, well, two other guys deal with everything else. So, we've been taking a paddling in combat. Like, we are taking so much damage. You two can now go in there. Why would you take that route through the area with no oxygen? You took no damage as it happens, but that was just stupid. Stupid and dumb. Like, it's extra dumb. Do we have a shop near us? The answer is no. So we should do 1, 1. Get some more dodge, because we've dodged diddly squat so far. We have dodged like nothing. We're just going to have to be a little bit more cautious when it comes to what events we jump to, because we have a whole 12 hull points. No store in sight. There's the quest, so we'll guess we'll head in that direction. But I hope we find a shop on the way. Or get a free Lanius, or something. Yeah, we'll download that. Boarding drone, hacking, where are we going? Oxygen's pretty bad, because we don't have a ton of it. So we should open all of our doors, like that, spread the oxygen out a bit. Then, what we're going to have to do is... Can we even mind control this pilot? I don't think we can. I think he's immune to it, right? Yeah, he is. The boarding drone obviously is, so we'll just go into full dodge mode. Where are you landing? It's an ion intruder drone. I'm okay with you being there for now. We'll just keep you kind of delayed. That's fine. What do we want to do? Try ion on shields. Mine launcher on really anything is fine. I guess we'll aim for piloting. Their weapon layout is not that... Really, you got a second boarding drone? Take the Mare and then distract them. Then close that and close that to keep the ion intruder drone from being able to rush through. Then in this case, we might in fact want to aim for the drone control rather than the weapons, which I think is what we'll do. So the ion intruder drone is asleep at the moment. So our Mantis is going to come in and just start beating him up. Let's try not to lose our Mare. I'm going to close these doors as well. It's going to take a while to take doors out, so I'm not that worried about it. Maybe the Mantis should go in there and help. I don't want to take it out completely, because then that's damage we don't have to take. Okay, you're full on health again. We are crazy low on oxygen. Can we take this ship out before we take damage to our doors? Yes, we can. Thank goodness. Okay, there's a lot going on here. So let's get the oxygen back on. Close that door for sure. Close that door. Mare needs to start going to repair breaches, please. I mean, no fight in this sector or the one prior seems to be easy. Which is fine. We like a challenge. But at the same time, could it be a little more consistent? That'd be good. It's fine. It's fine. If only these ghosts had a bonus to heal, repairing breaches, but it's okay. We do need to repair doors, but I'm just going to wait until we have oxygen back. Then we can take a couple of you in there. There we go. Alright. We're on the struggle bus, guys. But I don't really know why. I feel like we have a pretty good ship layout and abilities. So we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then they go that way. So I guess we're going to the Zoltan store. I'm not sure what you're going to have that you can offer us that'll be helpful, but we'll see. We should go here first and just ask for free stuff. Thank you very much. Yeah, we still can't do anything different to repair the hull. Figured, but I thought we'd check. There is a Lanius if we want one that's good at shields. Not a big fan of buying crew members, but we might have to. 62 scrap. Be ion. No, thank you. Do we buy a Lanius that's good at shields so we don't have to have him? I think we do. So what we do is you go here, and then this Mare can then go in the doors. Because if the doors get breached, it's fine. I think this is safer, and we can get a full route round regardless. The only thing that's going to be a little bit stinky is I can see people running through this room to get to the med bay. But I think that's fine. We could put the Lanius in oxygen, but I feel like we actually need the capacity. And it stops us having fires in our engine room as well. Of course, there's another store right afterwards, though. We're going to do nothing here, but it's fine. Maybe we'll buy, like, 4 fuel or whatever it is, but... as soon as you dock, militia guards grab your crew and pin them to the ground. What are you doing? Apologies, Captain. There's been pirates. Yeah, maybe don't do that in the future. Mining beam is really cool. We certainly can't afford it. But I do think that's a pretty cool beam. Yeah, there's nothing in here. I mean, we know we can't afford anything. I was just curious what's in here. Anyway, let's get enough fuel until we're out of scrap completely. We probably should have done some... You know what? What I'm going to do is... We haven't really been using the Novus missile. So what we'll do instead is we will go into the store, sell it, and then we'll just repair our hull of it. Because if we're not using it, it's just sitting there doing nothing anyway. We might as well get some value. Okay, ship's somewhat repaired. We have enough fuel. Let's keep on keeping up. We'll hail these ships. We're going to side with the Separatists, which might be weird because that makes our notoriety go up. But we're in the Separatist beacon and sector. You know, we're going to help them. Get the power in. We can definitely mind control these guys too, which is definitely not the reason why we decided to do this, but it is a positive benefit. Where are you hacking? Shields again. Not great. And we have an ion boarding drone, I think, there. 2 NG should be fine, but you're going to cause breaches by proxy. Mind control the one remaining guy then on the ship. And then we're going to do this, that, so they can't heal properly. Ion intruder drone, a little bit annoying, but not that bad. Let's try and get out of the shield room too. I don't know where we're going to go with the Lanius, but get him out one way or the other. Wow, we had a really rubbish go with our tri-ion, didn't we? Close that. No, you can't close that door, but come over here. Yeah, they tried to leave that fight, which is funny. You're in fact going to come in and heal for a second. Rockman, you're going to go into the med bay. Okay, now they have no weapons, so we can aim for... Probably their hacking will do. Close all the doors we can close. And now this engine's going to have to sayonara. Thank you, get out. And we got a free crew member, and it is an NG Outcast, which is fantastic. Again, not quite as fantastic at repairing as a Harmony NG, but still very good. We're not going to use you for piloting. That is a chronic waste. What should we do? Mare, go repair the breach. You, get out of the room that's suffocating you to death. You, go heal your 1 hit point or whatever it is you're going to have to heal. Lanius, you can now go to the oxygen room. Turn the oxygen back on would probably be a good idea. You get out of the way, you get out of the way. Felidae, you need to be healed. Okay, there's no room that doesn't have enough oxygen at all. Lanius is going to stay there, and then you're going to go into shields. This is better. So now if the Lanius is gassing out the room, it doesn't matter because nobody's coming this way. And yes, it is a waste of maximum shield capacity, but I think that's fine. Quest Beacon, please don't wreck me. That would be so kind. We're going to contact the Lanius. We have a Lanius crew now as well. We're going to show them the robot. We will agree to help them. And now we're going to go to that beacon. Yeah, ancient recovery site. Exit hyperspeed. Show them the alien. We are going to... Do you have any tech we can afford? Not quite. That's a shame. There's Moll. He was reincarnated, but we can't afford him. Sorry. I don't know what ancient cybernetics is, but that's like, we're not going to attack this guy right now. We do need to move you before you start ruining everything. Where do we want you to go? Well, first of all, we're going to have to heal Battle Bear. Thanks for that, face. I guess we put you over in artillery? I don't know. It's fine. Pretty sure you're... Are you the type of species that starts taking damage when you've lost health? No, I guess... Okay, yeah. Slowly decays when not at full health. So I guess we want you near the med bay, but it's in the middle of the ship, so you're not going to. It's fine. We could put him indoors. You want to put him indoors? Let's do it that way round, I guess. That's fine. Why are the ruins right behind us? I want to go, but that's a horrible start. But fine, we'll do it. Didn't think we'd be going to the ancient ruins in this run. You doubt they'll so kindly let you do any salvaging, so if you want to, you're going to have to fight them. Sure. How dangerous are you? Very. The answer to that question. 2 layers of shield is probably not going to cut the mustard here, but we definitely need to keep our mine up so that we can really pile into them. I assume these defense drones can't do anything to them, but they probably can to my mine launcher, would be my guess. Again, shields. You're going to aim for a room where they're going to have problems, so we're going to aim for the med bay, because remember, these crew take damage if they've taken damage themselves, and then they have to damage their own hull to heal. So we're going to immediately damage the piloting, so that way, if we end up with enough charge, we can have Walker do that and damage the med bay. Aim for weapons immediately. We do not... Oh, well, they got to fire off their fancy weapons. This is going to be bad news. Oh, missed. So that's a flak. I've never seen, like, ancient tech flak, but that is absolutely horrendous looking. Scary stuff. Yeah, so you can see they've had to damage systems, which is fine, and now they're causing, like, breaches in their own ship because they're recycling. They are shooting down everything, which is quite annoying, but they didn't shoot down all of the mines, which is great. Do that. Keep attacking weapons. We do not want that flak to fire. Oh, it tried. It got close. You can see it, like, the jaws are opening. It's like, please don't kill me, mommy. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so they're doing loads of damage to their own ship, and now they can't do it again or they'll explode. So we've got them covered. Thank goodness they didn't have 2 defense drones, or we would not be able to get through at all. Salvage and get a Mender. Cool. Mr. Mender, I don't think we can use you right now because you're a drone, aren't you? Yeah, so this controllable ancient drone can repair at insane speeds. We don't have drone control. And if we want drone control, we can't have cloaking. So that is probably not being used. And we probably don't need to because we have an NG. Yes, it repairs far better than an NG, but an NG can do other things. So that will likely just be sold for Lwongas. Do something aboard the ship. Let's do a salvage mission in the middle of nowhere. Cool, we have a lot of fuel now. We probably didn't need to buy any. Let's go to this distress. Help! Failing life, hull critical, destruction imminent. We're gonna wait, I guess. You watch as the augmented have to pick between hunger and destruction. One of them cracks and eats their hull. Okay. We did it! Thank you for the 35 scrap. Oh, if we get level 3 shield, we can't afford to power it up. We are going to have to play the waiting game. There were ruins there too, but we can't get there before somehow the rebel fleet has found us, so... No, we are not doing that. It's not worth the risk. Our meal gone. We eat your ship. Rude. Cloaking. Drones. a regular drone, though, which is interesting. It's not one of their fancy specials. And their cloaking appeared to fail immediately, which is interesting. They are going to borders. I do not want that to happen for two of them. One of them is fine. But yeah, they're going to board us and start eating our own ship, which is a little bit annoying. But we do have two members of crew that they themselves don't need oxygen, so we can go and combat them to some degree. Shields, weapons. They have a defensive... So they have a defending drone, which is fine. They are firing a bit of flak at us, but it's a baby flak, so we should hopefully be okay. They do have 3 layers of shields, which is a bit stinky. And we fired our burst slightly too quickly again. Need to stop doing that. Because you can't do anything if you do. Yeah, there comes their cloak. So, you took no damage, which is even better. That did some irradiation damage, though, which is not so good. But our artillery will fire soon, which is important. Okay. Some weapons are down. Stop irradiating me. I hate it. Go over and repair that, please. We need the breach dealt with. And now they can't do any more damage, so they're fine. Okay, so that wasn't perfect, but it wasn't too bad. 29 scraps, fine. Battle Bear, you need to go heal. Hearthwind, you also need to heal. And then we'll get everybody back to their place of origin. We're probably going to put a cut in this video like halfway through the sector, because otherwise this video will last forever. But for now, let's get everybody back to their place. 177 scrap, we should be able to do this now. Well, we can get 1 bar. I mean, we can do that. We blatantly need it. Like, these ancient weapons can hit like a truck. So, we'll fight it. What we are running into as well, and it's pretty apparent, I just haven't mentioned it yet, our Trion is not doing very well against ships with 3 layers of shields. 2 and 1, it's fine, but 3 is a bit of a struggle, and God forbid if we get 4. Should probably turn our oxygen on, eh? Just throwing it out there. These guys have a lot of crew too, which makes this more difficult. Yeah, this is going to hit us, and it's going to suck. It didn't. Excellent. It was close. You can see, again, the jaws are opening for Doom, but we didn't quite get there. Thank goodness. Yeah, now they're in trouble. So these ships seem to be, if they can get a volley off against me, we're toast. But if they don't, then they're toast. Comme ci, comme ça. Excellent. Okay. Let's do one more jump. Why not? See if we can find a store out here. I think they have stores out here. I don't remember. That's weird, but let's enter the tunnel. We'll communicate with them. Outsider, make what see? Other Lanius don't understand. You are not seen, not known. Can make image? They're looking through a drawing. Okay. Am Lanius, not need. No dynasty. Pass. Let's have an NG. You send your NG to stand in front of the window for the augmented to see. New creature, haven't seen. Got inspiration. The Lanius jumps to a wall and starts drawing. Although the Lanius has developed some skill, the depiction seems very odd. Despite this, your NG seems fine with the depiction, noting that it sees the resemblance. The artist is satisfied. Friendly creature, will continue depicting, have present, not need weapon when have art. That was my logic. Take a guy that's probably not going to kick them. So, Particle Accelerator Mark II. Does not harm crew or hull. Cannot lower shields. I think this weapon is absolute trash. But it looks cool. And speaking of cool, hopefully you're going to enjoy next episode, because this one was, it ended up being a right doozy. We have Ancient Lanius. We might have to deal with our Dudas. There's a lot going on, so hopefully you join me for the next episode. Please do like and subscribe, comment in the video. More talky is more good for channel, so much appreciate. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye now.